Hello YouTube, HPZ here today, and today is the 26th of November 2014, and it's unboxing time, but not just any unboxing. For those of you that's been following my channel and following my Sunday talkies, this is my off trade with Big G. So those that don't know, the South African Postal Services has been on strike. Basically the entire system collapsed. It's still half broken at this stage. They're still busy clearing through all the posts, and basically nothing has ETAs. And this box was sent to me by Big G about 2 months, it's almost 3 months by now ago. At the time we didn't know that there was a postal strike. I also didn't quite know of it. I only found out later, and neither of us knew it was going to go on for this long. Officially the strike only ended last week Friday. Some members of the South African Postal Services are still on strike, and let's just say that it wasn't pretty. And before I start this unboxing, I've got my knife ready. Let's take 2 minutes and just think of the incredible journey this box had to take to get here, to get to me. The massive rampant amount of theft, the burnings, the vandalism, and the people that stood on top of your packages. Let's look at our great South African Postal Services and wonder, what does it have in store for the future? Because I know that I'm just one little guy. I'm not going to be sending anything through the South African Postal Services ever again. I know of companies that tendered for million rand contracts and decided to never ship anything through the South African Postal Services again. I know of companies that went bankrupt in the last 3-4 months. And I know finally that the South African Postal Services is bankrupt. I might be wrong, but my 2015 prediction is no more South African Postal Office. But I'm sure most of you are here today to watch me with this epic unboxing. We already had a 2-minute tribute. And firstly, I just want to say thank you to Big G. I mean, you've been great while I was waiting for this, and I'm speechless. You sent me something else already, and honestly, I mean, most other people will just shy away, but thank you for staying in contact and everything else. So let's get started. Now, some of these aren't just for me, some of them are for Big G himself, who wants some repairs done as well. So I'll see if there's a note. If there isn't, I'll just ask him to email me. I know more or less what my trade was. And yes, there is a note. Hi HPZ, I've picked some goodies in for you. Okay, I'm not going to say what's in here, except I was already spoiled that. And the for trade as discussed. I did test them, but cannot get a picture on the TV. I also included 2 machines. I'm hoping you can fix for me my favorite 8-bit computer, and I've tried, but I had no luck fixing these machines. I was not sure what PSU you needed. They are heavy, so I only included PSU for the for testing purposes. Let me know if you require a PSU for the and You mentioned you had a and those PSUs should work fine. Keep an eye out for any for Spectra videos or MSXs in Gauteng. You know when that dream system comes up. Cheers. Big G. Sorry about the and ahs, but some of it, like I said, shouldn't be. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Although you've probably heard one of the systems that I'm doing. So let's start off with one of the systems that I need to have a look at for Big G. This is a SVI 328 personal computer. This one I need to do a repair. Oh, that's button is the power on button is stuck down. That's interesting. And here's the other one if you wanted me to have a look at. Now on PlayStation 2 there is one model that has a lot of problems and that you can't really chip because it does blow them, and it's a 7000. Anything above that, the 7500, 7900 and so forth, they actually fix the problem. And these you can get them so it's harder for it to break, but let's see which model. And it's a 75004 PlayStation 2 Slimline. Ooh, shiny. That should be fixable. The 75 is a pretty decent system. It's easy to fix. Let's see. Let's have a look at my things next. Ooh, okay, I'm going to put that aside. Sorry, I'm going to remove the plastic from this to give you a nice, much better view. And this is a system that's eluded me for quite some time. And I really would love to get one in my collection working. And that is a Commodore 64. This is the Commodore C64 model. It's basically the Commodore 64 in a slightly different case. Some loose bits there, but I'll open it up and have a look and see. This will probably be a video. I see it does have some modifications. There's like a reset and a headphone jack at the back there. One of those. I do have a VIC-20, and I recently I had the VIC-20 for about a year, and I recently only got a power supply for it. Go figure. Right, there's some games, so I'm going to keep that for last. And this is a system that I do own one of these, and I spoiled this already, so I might as well say this is a ZX Spectrum 128K, and the reason why I actually got this is homebrew. This is the +2 ZX Spectrum. It's even better. And it's going to need a little bit of work. I know that the belts on these belts always do go on the 6 Spectrums, the +2s, and it is a 128K model. And one of the things I want to cover on this is there's a Doom port for Spectrum 128K. I have no idea if it's any good, but yes, there is a Doom port for it. And a bit of interesting trivia at the back here. Let's see if anyone knows this company, but according to that, it's supplied and tested in South Africa. Okay, Information Enterprises, ZXQL division. It's a company in Pretoria. It's a 012 number. Wonder what they turned out to be later on. But yes, I'm really looking forward to this. I can see it does still have some stuff modified for it before, like the 9V PC and things. Now let's have a look and see what. Oh man, I wasn't expecting this. I really wasn't expecting one of these because I can use this on both of my machines. And that's a Commodore 64 tape drive. Luckily, I've been told that these things are very, very, very much indestructible, and it's very hard to kill them. But I'll still give it a full thorough once over and a thorough clean before I start. Now, I did mention another accessory. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, I don't know what that's for. And this, honestly has been a huge fascination for me for decades. I've only ever seen it, and well, I've never seen one. I've only ever heard my stepfather talking about this and seen pictures of it online after trying to research it. And generally, unfortunately, the consensus is not that great. Oh, there's something else in here as well. Okay, there's 3 things. There's another Brucey bonus in here. But let's put the Brucey bonus to the side. And that is this nice little piece of hardware, the ZX Spectrum micro drive. Now these are just fascinating. A little cassette. This is cassette based. You basically connect it to your ZX Spectrum, and instead of having a full cassette, you run these little micro drives which are very fast. And the one thing that everyone of that, well, the people that's had one always told me is that the sound is quite interesting. It like whizzes and whirs left and right constantly while it's reading a disc. There's some micro drives as well with it. I don't recognize any of the names, but one in 98. That's going to be game 98 in 1. And the rest all have it like little strange names and things. The problem with these is you always have to refurbish them, apparently, that the little pieces of foam inside just don't last. Now the other thing that I found in here, oh, and for those wondering, the Brucey bonus is still coming. This is the power supply for the SVI Spectra Video. And yeah, before I get to the Brucey bonus, let's have a look at the games, because I don't own any original Spectrum games, even though I've had that ZX Spectrum now probably for like half a decade. Oh, there's some things in here that I love. Chess. Checkered flag. Horizon software starter pack. I don't know. That sounds cool. Let's check the back. An introduction software cassette for the ZX Spectrum, including comprehensive keyboard training and entertainment and illuminating range of programs. That sounds awesome. Let's put that at the back. ZX Spectrum Reversi. And you must love the British naming on the games. Psst. That's psst. Come on, just focus on there. Why? Oh. That's psst. It's backgammon. Chess, that's awesome. Now, he did send a Brucey bonus, and I didn't know he was going to send this, which is absolutely awesome of him. And I'm honest, I'm already over the moon. I'm really chuffed, Big G. This is... Okay, I might as well show you what I'm going to do and then show you the Brucey bonus. It doesn't look like much. You know my normal couch? That's going to disappear, and I'm going to put a big desk in there from that side to that side, and that's going to be dedicated to 8-bit hardware. And the TV that's there, that's going to move against the wall, and that's all going to change. And now that I've got so many 8-bit computers, I need a dedicated space for it. I can't keep it by my PTV stuff. And seeing as my battery is almost flat, and it's been about 25 minutes of rambling, the other thing that he sent me, which is really awesome, and I wasn't expecting it, I think this is the ZX Spectrum joystick adapter. I can't remember number. I think it's port number 2 or something. It has a very strange name, but basically that gives you 2 joystick ports at the back. Actually, for a while, until I researched this a few weeks ago, I thought that you can use the serial port at the back of the tape deck, and that has loose things. I see that's a little screws that. I see that's the screws that you screw into your machine, but that'll need a good makeover. But yeah, I actually thought you can use that. Silly me. But that's part of the fun. Is that you can go and you can learn about these and learn exactly what sort of things you are mistaken about. Once again, firstly I'd just like to thank the South African Postal Services for a lovely way you made me feel, and all of the stressless environment the South African Postal Service system is. And then a proper, sincere thank you to Big G, because this is it's an amazing selection game. You literally gave me an 8-bit starter kit in a box, everything that I need to get things going, and which I will. So, like always from me, HP Zeta, thank you all for watching.